Hello, everybody! How's everything going? Oh, gosh. Do I have a cable for that? Sorry, my headphones have literally just died. It's rather annoying. Just a second. Ugh. I swear I put these things on charge. Come on, please live. Please live. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so something kind of important. I have ordered some food, and it arrived a little bit later than planned. So, I'll occasionally be eating. Oh, gosh. Anyway. Oh, gosh. This unexpectedly French feeling? Is it possible to be French coded? I mean, I think maybe it's rarefied, but like, I do think, like accordion, and I think France. I don't think it can be helped. Anyway, this is The Spirit and the Mouse. Honestly, I just found it online. It was recommended because I have a copy of Demon Turf. Okay, our story begins on a cold, rainy night in the quaint village of, Sainte-et-Claire. All the villagers sheltered in their warm homes, hiding from the ominous storm looming overhead. Not everyone was so fortunate as to be warm and dry this night. It has been a long night for this little mouse, and I can only imagine it's going to get much, much worse. Alone in a village, unaware of her presence, the mouse found herself searching for a feeling of purpose. But unbeknownst to her, life was about to take an unexpected turn. Honestly, Mousy, if I could give you a chip, I would. Right now. Right. So far, 3D platformer so far. I have a crawl button, which I'm sure will be incredibly useful. Yeah, let us shelter for a second, Mousy. And unusually for you, you have a journal. Sorry, you have a map. And mysterious hole. I will pause so that you can think of a joke on your own, you degenerates. Oh, who am I kidding? I've probably got a couple. No ones I want to necessarily share, but because it's not that kind of channel, but you know. Anyway. Okay. Now, this was promised to me to be a platformer. And I have no jump button. I'm pushing all the face buttons. I appear to have a squeak. Squeak button confirmed. That is amazing. 10 out of 10, best game of 2024. Squeak button. Okay. Those damn lights! What's happening? The electricity keeps cutting out. I really didn't need this today. The mouse saw unhappy humans and longed to help. But she was just a simple mouse. What could she do? Ah, well. Perhaps if we can find a tall human who happens to have strange properties where his hair appears to connect to the rest of his central nervous system, then we might be able to do something. Either that, or maybe a kindly inventor is going to give us a number of toys which, curiously, can be manipulated from the cockpit, even though no living dolls are expected to exist in this universe. What in the world? When I open the fridge, the doorbell rings. What's wrong with this place? That thunderstorm from earlier must have messed with the electricity. Makes this place feel haunted. Haunted. If only the humans had a little help from someone with their problems, the mouse thought. Surely they would be happier. Quite a nuanced, philosophical and philanthropic take from little Mousy here. Very well, Mousy. You have the stage. Do you want to express a little bit more wisdom? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. I think you're starting to sorry, yeah. Well, I know, but the price of gasoline alone, right? Like, all of them? In the same blender? Well, there you have it, folks. I suppose, you know, I wasn't expecting it from Dear Mousy, but very well, if that's what they want to say. Right, near a lattice. We're Assassin's Creed now! Okay. To be fair, mice and rats are capable of climbing quite a bit, so this all makes sense. Ooh, stylized humans. That's actually kind of cool. I like that design for them. It's raining again. I just hung out my clothes to dry. I better reel in my laundry before it gets soaked. That old window is stuck. No! My favourite scarf! Well, the music is already quite beautiful. It's just pretty. I'm sorry, the way that animated seriously looked like that was just... The mouse saw what happened and thought. She could climb the big pole and bring back the piece of cloth. This was her chance. Tonight she could finally make a difference for someone. Tonight she will bring even a little happiness to Saint-Éclair. Right. I have to admit, the way that was animated, it looked like the scarf was coming into land. Just like, yep, excuse me, hang on. There we go, and I'm on. So here we are. Our exciting platformer level for the game is going to be a sleepy French town. Not exactly what I was expecting for today, but I'm honestly not complaining. I mean, we get a lot of other games where there are things of like, run through hell, run through, I don't know, a surrealist nightmare of of free market capitalism gone completely haywire. Run around an absent monarch's home abode, collecting tiny little shards of power. What do the rest of the buttons do? Nothing too much. Or even just run around a clandestine government facility with psychic powers or something like that. Like, somewhere random and tiny in France is actually quite a unique, different thing. Though the only thing which I would mildly complain about is that all the street signs are in English. Granted, I read English, so that is the only thing which is probably... Oh, there we go. Right, so that's in French, but those aren't? Now, I have to admit, I've never been to France. I'm sure it's a lovely place, but the only time I have ever bothered with French anything, frankly, has been travelling through it. I've been on the Eurostar. I have travelled through on a couple of school trips, and I think I have spent about an hour tops in a French supermarket buying some chocolate on one of the first times I ever got to leave the country on my own. So, well, my own is a school trip, so without my parents, let's put it that way. But yeah, I know sod all about France. So, okay, how do I get up here? Well, no? Alright. Am I missing something obvious here? No, okay, I can't climb up that. I must be missing something obvious here. Hang on. See, on one hand, the game is not pointing... I'm not certain if the game is pointing me in the right direction hard enough. But at the same time, it's also possible that the game is leaving me to sink or swim so that I'll learn by myself. I don't know. There's nice and there's slightly mean ways of suggesting that the game is what the game is trying to do. But I have no jump button, so at present I can't do much. I have a climb, but that is it. And I don't actually know where to employ my climb so I can get higher. Like, apart from... Oh! Trellis! There we go. Right, okay, yes. Game Design 101. If you want the player to go in the right direction, you light it up like a Christmas tree. Oh. Oh. Mm. Excellent. Mm-hmm. That way is a dead end. Good to know. Oh, this local place nearby me does the best chips. I'm liking the rain effect. It's nice. Okay. Okay, tiny diegetic point here. Like, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I am giving a lot of sound whenever I'm running over all these metal things. However, at the same time, I'm tiny, I'm clearly galloping everywhere, and I guess it would be strange if I wasn't making some noise? I don't know. It's very nitpicky, I will admit. Okay, Mousy. You got a plan for the... climb? Okay. Damn, you can climb. You sure you're not about to become an assassin? Man, you make most like Ubisoft protagonists be pretty ashamed to be to be parkour experts if you can just climb up this thing with barely any handholds. I think we might be getting some fried mouse in a second. Oh, it's okay, Mousy. It's just a denizens of hell riding towards the earth. It's fine. Oh! And in that moment, Super Mouse was born! Okay, I was joking. Hey! Hello? Hello, you down there! Wake up! Huh? Oh no, what happened? Ah, finally, I thought you were dead. Or worse, ignoring me. Looks like the impact charged you with electric energy. My energy! Come back up here to the lightning rod. We need to talk. Don't waste time scampering. You just use that electrical wire box over there. Get close to the box and shock it. You have my powers. You might as well use it. And hurry up. Uh-oh. Okay. Excuse me, where are you going? Shock that wire to come up. You're no simple mouse anymore, and you have the responsibility to fix this. Okay, mouse superpower names. What are we? With the flashing whisker? Sparktail. I'm trying to avoid calling us Pikachu. That would also make sense, I suppose. Adequate. Most people can't handle their first wire and end up a little toasty. Whatever prompted you to climb up here the first time doesn't matter. What matters is you've inconvenienced me. Because of you, I'm stuck inside the lightning rod. Oh, this is so humiliating. So come back here and shock it to free me. Fine. The evil genie we seem to be embodying. Electro Mouse. What the hell? Huh? I mean, I guess I wasn't certain what a spirit of electricity would look like, but okay. You! You! Do you have the faintest idea what you just did? Why did you climb a lightning rod like this? In the middle of a thunderstorm? Did you have a death wish? Why did you have to choose the day of all days? Me and my cursed luck. Why, oh why, did they think it was a good idea to send me in this pitiful village? And you, ugh, are you a mortal creature? What are you, some kind of rat? A mouse? Oh, of course. Clearly a crucial distinction. Pardon me. You don't get it, do you? Allow me to explain. My name is Lumion. I'm a spirit guardian. The other guardians and I are sent around the world to help humans. Humans don't know any of this, of course. Without our assistance, humans would truly be helpless. But what else can we do? Someone has to help them. But our collision was so violent it transferred most of my wondrous powers to you. Now I'm stuck on this rod and cannot fulfill my duty. A spirit guardian such as myself, stuck on Earth? This is humiliating. And all your fault. You need to take responsibility and help me. I can't believe I need to rely on a mortal creature, but I have no choice. Perk up those big ears. Fortunately, this was a routine spirit guardian job. The assignment was to check on Santa et Claire. We had reports of an alarming number of troubled villagers. The simple job was very important for the Maker. It's only natural you have to complete this task now. Sorry, Maker? Are we implying the Christian God exists in this? Once you help a human, they'll generate excess happiness. Enough of that, and I can leave. Did you understand everything? I hate to repeat myself. Yes. Good, good. Now, start by going to the eastern part of Santa Claire. I can sense troubled humans around there. Head to the gate down there. You can't miss it. I suppose since you've got some of my powers, you might as well use them. So I'll give you more information once you reach the East Street. Now off you go. Don't come back until you got at least one piece of happiness. I can't spend all night on Earth, so you'd better be quick. Man, bossy little git, isn't he? Honestly, you think he'd had like a Maker given right to boss it around. Okay. Right, so... Okay. Cool. So, we can shock things. We have a little bit of collectathon stuff going on. That's cool. Got to appreciate a little bit of theremin within your soundtrack. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Okay, thank you. I may have found somewhere where your camera system is a little uncomfortable, guys. Right, so very different to the other game, which happens to have a ghost and a mouse teaming up. This, okay, so a little bit more of a collectathon kind of thing. I have no idea what this little electric thing does, and now we've got these light bulb things floating around, I guess. We still have the squeak button. Vital and important, I know. I do wonder if that's actually going to come in useful, if it's just going to be... I mean, I'm just running around picking up all this stuff because I honestly have no idea what else to do apart from go ahead. But I don't know if it's useful or not. Obviously, it's going to tutorialize me in a sec, but I'm just kind of curious to see if I just pick all this up, will it be useful? Like, is this a currency? Is it an energy source, which we use for abilities? Again, I'm asking questions the game will probably explain to me in a second, but I wonder if this is going to have, like, upgradable abilities like we had in the other game. Still, the animation of Mousy just freaking out every time she discharges energy is quite hilarious. Okay. Cool. We can smash things by getting anything at East Street. I don't know what I'm eating, but it's quite nice. Oh, yeah. Shares my Michelle. Well. Mouse. It's me, Lumion. Can you hear me? Yeah. Thanks to my wondrous powers that you currently have most of, we can communicate across great distances. This is your first time helping humans as a spirit guardian. Fortunately, I am here to show you the way. Don't get used to it. I won't hold your paw every step of the way. See that building with the bright windows? There are humans inside. The spirit guardian's duty is to help the troubled humans of this world. We can sense their emotions. These humans are in need of help. Get close to them, and you'll be able to overhear their conversation. And don't worry, they won't be able to see you as it's dark outside. Now go. Go on, scoot. Be quick about it. I don't have all night. Yeah, as you say. Oh, I'm pretty certain this is... Yeah, you know, let's chalk it up to the fact that I now have electric powers. There we go. And it's not someone forgot a collision box somewhere. I know I'm running around a little French village, but I was actually put in mind of... Oh, where do you think you're going? I told you to go see the humans at the cafe. Come on, chop chop, the clock is ticking. Go listen in on them and see what they need. Superior being like myself playing nanny to a mortal creature. A dark day for spirit guardians, truly. Okay, on one hand, game, I'm just enjoying myself. Leave me alone, I'm collecting all the shinies. On the other hand, it is completely in character for this guy to be a massive chode. That's the technical term. Apparently I have collected lots of energy. I don't know what for, but hey. Clients are gone and tables are clean. I can finally watch my TV show. The new season premiere is airing tonight. Every week you say the same thing, monsieur. Even though this show is dull. Have you ever missed one episode? Oh, Louis, I've never missed any of them since the... I'm not going to do every character in a French accent. Oh, Louis, I've never missed any of them since the show started airing 8 years ago. Oh gosh, 10 minutes left. It's gonna be so great. Let's turn on the TV. Bzzzt, says the television. Error, no signal. What? Oh no, not now! What's happening? That's bad luck, monsieur. Maybe the power outage from earlier caused the problem. The lightning might have struck the antenna on the roof. It already happened once. I fear that it is too late to call an electrician, monsieur. There is nothing we can do until tomorrow. I can't even go repair it myself. We lost the keys to the roof weeks ago. Without the antenna running properly, the TV will not operate. But Louis, I can't miss the show. I watched every premiere. Why did it have to happen tonight? You could just watch a recording of it tomorrow, monsieur. You'll never understand. By the way, why are you still working this late? I told you to go home an hour ago. I had some glasses that needed deep cleaning for tomorrow. Very urgent stuff, monsieur. If you say so, Louis. Louis, whatever. That doesn't solve how I can watch my show tonight. What can I do? Did you get that, Mouse? Once we solve their troubles, the happiness they generate will help me get my strength back. The humans are mostly right. The antenna might be faulty, but something else is going on up there. That's quite a climb. How do you mortal creatures tolerate scurrying around? At the top you will find the antenna, a very special device. Why am I handling a simple job like this? They should have already fixed all of this. I swear on the maker, those little kiblins never get anything done. Enough dawdling. Climb to the roof above the cafe and find that antenna. Shoo! Righto, Mr. Bossy Man. I have another bite of the thing I've got in front of me. And Right. Haha. Yeah, I think I've got the idea of shocking things at present. Still don't know what the light bulbs are for, but I'm sure they're important. I mean, there's a tally for them. There's got to be something I can do with them. But yeah, how do the idea of running around little streets and things, it's put me a little bit in mind of something like Toy Story 2, weirdly enough. Kind of cool. Okay. Sure. Okay, not that antenna. That makes sense. Okay. Still getting lots of power, lots of power, lots of power. And... okay. Machine. Kiblin box. After closer inspection, there's a label. East antenna. Do you want to turn it on? Yes, please. Malfunction. 25 energy required to boot. Feed me. Oh. Oh, we have to collect energy in order to power machines. Yum. Starting boot sequence. 50%, 90%, 98%. Hello, world. Access denied. Authorized personnel detected. Rodents. You are not registered in the Spirit Guardians database. Updating database. New personnel added to database. Name null. Role interim Spirit Guardian. East antenna Criblin box not functional at the moment. East antenna cannot be powered. Criblins are currently missing. Kiblins are part of Kibling box, necessary for power reboot. Can you find and bring back Kiblins? Help is required and appreciated. Sure, whatever the hell you're talking about. Thank you, rodent. Insert appreciation message. Activating KTS, Kriblin's tracking system. Oh. Initiating. TDS activated. Disabling Kriblin's camouflage. Right. If you need assistance to locate Kriblins, we provide Kriblin tracking service. Speak to us for help. Thank you. Mouse. Now that you've woken up the Kiblin box, you have to look for its Kiblins. Try not to do a poor job and damage my reputation, will you? I must rest. Return to South Square when you've collected happiness. Sure, fine. I mean, it's not like we've got exactly a choice, but... Okay, so, the, kickable. What can I do? That thunderstorm sure is strong, huh? Hello, can you see me? Yes, I can. Ah! How is this possible? The Kiblin camouflage should be working! Only Spirit Guardians can command the Kiblin box. How could a simple mouse... What? Lumion is here? And you're his assistant? How did this happen? I see. That's definitely a tricky situation. But I can help. I will send message to Kiblins in town, explain the situation. That way they will be expecting you. Us Kiblins usually stay on our assigned Kiblin box and generate electricity, but sometimes, like tonight, we get out in the wild. We may not be the brightest, but the well-being of humans is our top priority. We love to perform good deeds. Since you're tonight's Spirit Guardian, I'll tell you how to help me. My name is Kickable, by the way. Nice to meet you. I'll make sure the antenna and other related devices function properly. I'm some kind of a signal master, if you will. I'm trying to fix the main antenna right here. Do you think you could assist me? Sure. Yeah, why not? Marvelous. The big antenna broadcasts the big TV signal to all of Santa Clara, which means right now no entertainment for anyone. This is particularly awful because tonight is the season premiere of my favourite TV show. Hannah's about to announce to Sebastian that she's Jean's long-lost child. Meanwhile, Sebastian is going to confess his love to Emily. Do you even know what a TV is? From here I can reboot all the satellite dishes, motors. Check this out. Oh, cool. Just shock those satellite dishes and have them point towards the big antenna. I'll be there calibrating the signal. Come back to me once you've positioned all 3 satellite dishes. Oh, wait. Use this wire to go down quickly. Good luck, mouse. Okay, I guess this is... Okay, first and foremost, we've got a very different sort of vibe with this. So, I'm guessing the whole idea is that it's Spirit in the Machines. It's very cute and cozy. The idea of I'm sort of taking the concept of, you know, machines having souls, personality, and anima. A literal Deus Ex Machina. Well, yeah, Deus Ex Machina in some respect. And then making that cute. That's kind of novel. Kipost. Are you the mouse Kickable told me about? The one who is acting as our Spirit Guardian tonight. Amazing. I could really use your help right now. You see, I'm a new Kiblin here, and I don't have the required knowledge to be able to help Kickable with the antenna issues. I came to Santa Clara a mere 20 years ago or so. Because I'm a fresh recruit here, they gave me a simple mission to start with. Kickable asked me to grab the letters that fell from mailboxes during the thunderstorm and put them back in. But as I'm new here, I feel completely lost in this town. Will you go with me and find the mail on the ground so I can put it back in mailboxes? Yeah, sure. Let's just pick up side quests, I guess. Thank you, Mouse. As soon as I'm done, I will go back to the Kibblin box. All the mailboxes are located in this neighbourhood. Let's find those mailboxes. Oh, these things will follow me around. Huh. Okay. Right. And then how does this work? All this mail on the ground. They must have a lot of friends. Buy one, get one pizza. Vote Jean for mayor. Marcel Electricity 2424. What weird names. But they sound like nice people. The mail is back in the mailbox. Only 4 left. Let's find them. If anyone complains that I've got like a Yorkshireman spirit of energy, I mean, like, what are spirits of energy supposed to sound like? Besides, I've only got so many regional accents in my repertoire. Leave me alone. Okay. Ooh. These people don't have much mail. You think they don't have friends? Well, they have a big red label that says no ads on their mailbox. No wonder people don't want to write to them. Maybe this ads person is rude. Anyway, no mail will be left on the ground on my watch. The mail is back in the mailbox. Only missing 3. I was curious that he has to sort of jump and pull in his limbs. Why bother? Never mind. There we go, Mummy. I have had my dinner. I don't have to interrupt my speech for much longer. There we go. Why did I say it like that? Maybe to annoy whoever happens to be listening in. Anyway. Shockity doodle? No? Okay. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. You have to shock it in just such a way that it will stop. Gotcha. That is of the sense make. Okay, can I probably can't get around there, can I? No. Oh, hello. That wasn't entirely planned, but okay. Man, Super Mario Odyssey eats your heart out, apparently. Right, we can do that too. Huh. Oh, hello. How do I get to you then? Probably from above? Again, I don't know what the light bulbs do, but they do seem like they're important. Was that a light? That's a light bulb. No wonder there's so many of these things. There's like 137. Right. Okay, I can't reach that. How am I expected to get up there? Nope, can't get up there. So then what do I do? Oh, hang on. Sure, let's go up here for a bit. Oh. Hold B to crouch and move more slowly. Okay. Okay, so that's how I get that one, and then this is how I get this one. Gotcha, gotcha. So, the gameplay loop seems to be I collect energy. Oh, there we go. I collect energy in order to power devices, and I collect light bulbs because they're shiny, I guess. Nope. Is that right? No. Okay, that's got it. Okay, question of the day. Is there full damage? Let's test it. No. Interesting. That is curious that it actually has like this little thing of like, oh, do you want to full or not? That's a curious one. Right, okay. Another one of these. It's the buy one get one pizza person again. They must have a lot of spare pizzas. It's like they're all friends. What a wonderful town this is. That is quite cute. The mail is back in the mailbox. Looks like we're only missing 2. Look, in my defense for that voice, he is wearing a flat cap. I know that's not exclusively like a North England kind of thing, but it is for me. That's a voice I can do. There's some kind of rigid rectangle in this. It comes from bank. Do you know if it's a snack? Whatever it is, bank must be generous folk. I'll put it back with care. Are you sure it's not a snack? Well, not a very nutritious one anyway. The mail is back in the mailbox. Next one is the last. Okay. Travail en cause. I am sure that is useful information to someone. No idea. Suddenly feeling the need for a dash button or something. Like, that would be quite nice right now. Oh. Yeah. Actually, if I open this, that's just the current. Yeah. Old man with the TV. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nothing useful there. Gee, I wonder if there's a light bulb under that. Yeah, there is. Oh, wow, that's amazing. How could I have ever possibly have guessed? My powers of observation are clearly... Okay, I'm going to stop now. Maybe down this way? This music is quite delightful. It's just nice. A nice game about supernatural creatures inhabiting machines and safeguarding the well-being of humanity, I guess. Lots of taxes urgent mail here. This taxes person must be eager to have some news. We wouldn't want that mail to be lost. The mail is back in the mailbox. Well, I think that was it. Right, Mouse? Everyone will be happy to read their mail tomorrow. I hope that I, too, will receive some mail one day. Maybe from you, Mouse. Without you, I would have been so lost. I really enjoyed your company. Now I must go back to the Kibblin box, like I promised. Good luck, Mouse. Good luck, Mouse. Cool. Great. Lovely. Nice. Well, that was quite an adorable little escapade. A little no longer used fountain. This really does feel like one of those, like a game where someone has clearly taken either a town which they're connected with, or just picked somewhere in particular that sounds nice. They went on their holidays and had just decided to make a sweet little adventure in it. Admittedly, this is something which I kind of want to do as well. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I'm a big fan of the role-playing adventure game Mouse Ritter. I've run a number of adventures in it. I've played a number of adventures in it, and I seriously enjoy it. I think it's a lovely game with a lot of aspects to it that are extremely clever, extremely neat, and it's just, as far as an adventure game goes, it's just up and at 'em with no problems whatsoever. So, yeah, I've had the idea of wanting to do a few adventures based in my local area as well. Great job, Mouse. Come back to see me now. I hope you can hear me from there. What's the point of having such big ears otherwise? Yeah, I've wanted to do like adventures and things in local wildlife, but also in the town and having a little bit of like a animosity between them and such. I've got a couple of adventure modules. One which is like a cyberpunk equivalent of Mouse Ritter, where you're using more high-tech, quote-unquote, aspects of the setting, but you're also using other things. And then you've also got what was it? Donuts. But then you've also got really neat things like oh god, was it a mouse, a flower themed one, which was made for a game jam. Sort of combine the two. If I ever release it publicly, I'll have to link it on my profile or something, because I think it'd be cool. Anyway, you are back. Wow, amazing job, Mouse. Now that all the satellite dishes are correctly oriented, I can tweak the signal. And we're done. However, the main antenna won't work until we power reboot the Kibblin box. Okay, time for me to go back in. Oh, and Mouse, I've been doing this job for 83 human years and have seen my share of spirit guardians, both good, bad ones. Let me tell you this, you might not be a real spirit guardian, you have all the necessary qualities to become one. Maybe one day, who knows? See you around, Mouse. Well, there we go. Kibblin antenna. Okay, let's do this. Status update. East antenna power up possible. Waiting for authorization to proceed. Do it! Starting power reboot. Waiting for Kibblin status report. We're all ready. Let's do this. I wonder if this is what like Chibi Robo is like. It's something which I've always heard people say is really good, but never actually played it myself. Power reboot sequence completed with success. East antenna is now working correctly. I was programmed by the maker to reward kind souls. Please accept this gift from the bottom of my quad core. Okay, these... Don't forget to turn off the lights when you leave a room. It saves Kiblin's energy. Now entering idle mode. Goodbye, world. Cute. Thank you for helping us. We have to provide electricity to this part of town now. See you soon, Mouse. Okay. These light bulbs have got to do something useful, right? You know, I'm guessing that because this game is so chill, it's the fact that you can do the mouse equivalent of a superhero landing is yes, he's back. I can't believe it. Right on time. The show is just beginning. This is the best show ever. This new opening is so good. Nothing beats the second season's opening, monsieur. Wait. I thought you said the show was dull. Why are you so informed? It's my brother, monsieur. He loves the show like you and keeps talking about it. I need to focus on the glass cleaning, monsieur. Oh, if you say so, Louis. Anyway, back to the show. Oh, it's starting now. Yay! Excellent. It's time for happy power. That's the power of love. I can't remember. Actually, if I do remember it, that might be a copyright strike, even if I sing it. Mouse! Well done, you managed to help that old man. Come back to me in South Square. Yeah, you bossy. Oh, there's a thing over there. Hang on. Is there a way up? I guess the only way I can think of is to go up here. Yeah, like do that. Okay. The music occasionally, like, feels like it invokes, like, some of the earlier levels from Mario Odyssey. This tune definitely feels like, I think it's, I want to say Moonlight Sonata or something? It's a very famous piano piece that feels very close to this, but I'm not certain about it. Oh, yeah, I don't need to go... whatever. Look, just because I have super mouse powers doesn't mean a little bit of scuttling doesn't do me any good. Exercise is good for you. Right, I have the choice of 2 possible places to go and grab stuff. So, oh, okay, hang on. Climb back up. Okay, cool. Fall back down to... okay, so collecting all these things isn't strictly necessary because it will just come straight back. Great. Okay. It's just because of the fact that, like, platforming is so non-threatening. I think this would be quite good for throwing at, I think this would be good for throwing at small children, actually. Like a bit older, because there's a lot of puzzles and things. But no, I imagine kids could get into this, because it's not going to be horrifically challenging, if that makes any sense. Or at least, no, so far it's been quite calm, quite simple and easy, but it's also not unforgiving. It just puts the power in your hands, or paws, maybe. Did you truly help create happiness? I had resigned myself to your failure. Alright, are you ready? Yes! Now just fork over all the happiness you helped generate. Just sit there and let me do my job. Dun dun dun. Yes. Yes, the power, the trickle of minor, better than nothing. I will take it. Power! It's still not enough to get me home. I could barely lift a kibblin in this state. I suppose the worst truly has come to pass. I must rely on you again. Oh, don't look at me like that. It's not as if I'm not appreciative of your efforts. It's just humiliating. In the meantime, I suggest you return to E Street. I sense there is another there you may help. You know what you need to do, yeah? Yes, I need more happiness. That means you need to get over there. Other spirit guardians have told me that the Kiblins of Santa Claire are unique. Perhaps this lazy, sleepy village life has made them complacent. Shameful, if you ask me. Do you think these little fools are supposedly made from the same spark of the Almighty Maker as I? Huh. Well, that's ridiculous. Preposterous! Outrageous! Enough chatter. I'll guide you once you get back to East Street. By the way, see that fountain down there? I spy a Kiblin loitering about. It may be stuck here, but the Kiblins aren't. Let them do some work for once and help you. And maybe they can make things a little easier on you. I know this is asking a lot. Anyway, stop looking at me with those big dewy eyes and get to work. I'm relying on you. All of this might be a bit overwhelming for a simple mouse. Okay, so he's not a complete dick. I do appreciate that he is a bit of one, but not entirely. It kind of gives the sort of like storybook vibes a little bit of comedic edge to it. I kind of like it. Okay, you in the cap. What do you do? Oh, hello, mouse. I saw you drop from the sky earlier. What a fall that was. I'm glad to see you are well. You had me worried, you know. But where are my manners? Please please let me introduce myself. My name is Kishine. I'm responsible for taking care of this beautiful fountain. Because of the thunderstorm earlier, the fountain garland light bulbs flew all around town. What a tragedy. You seem to already have a lot on your plate tonight, so I hate to ask this, but do you think you could help me find the light bulbs scattered around the village? If you help me, in return, I can give you tools to assist you on your quest. Sure. Thank you. You're a lifesaver, Mouse. Santa Clara is big, and those light bulbs can be sneaky. Looks like you found some light bulbs. Let's put them back where they belong. Oh, of course, because at the beginning of the game, these were full. And that... Right, okay, that's what light bulbs do. Okay. As a reward for your generosity, let me give you a small gift. Free of charge. Ba-dum. So we can purchase a South Square map. Great, now the map of this zone is visible to you. You see how many light bulbs are in it. Handy, isn't it? Take a look at what I can offer. Press B to close the shop when you're done. Yes, let's have let's have the maps at least. Photo mode. Cute. Fast travel. Okay, that's actually kind of handy. Photo mode is rather cute. Northtown map, photo stickers, thunderstorm. I'm going to assume that is a dash move. Residence and light bulb radar. Okay, sure. So assuming you get to a certain point and it just goes, yeah, sure, you've found enough on your own. Here, we'll help you with the rest. That's actually kind of neat. I like that. Okay. The more light bulbs you bring me, the more rewards I'll have for you to exchange for energy. I have plenty of good stuff. For example, I can teach you how to teleport back here whenever you want. Brilliant, isn't it? See you soon, and keep an eye out for light bulbs. Let's make this place shine again. Okay, I do quite enjoy the fact that there is a visual representation of how good you're doing with this particular side quest. That's super cute. I like that. So, how would I get up there? Is it just an ability I haven't gotten yet, or have I not explored this place its fullest yet? So it's suggesting I can get up there too. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ah, we've got an upgrade available if we want. Also getting achievements left, right, and centre here. Okay. Shine will give us more stuff we can work with. I don't know. I don't know where else to go, so I don't think there's a way on top of there, which means I don't know how I'm supposed to get onto... Oh, there we go. Nice. We've got a mysterious hall. Wait, I never actually went to the mysterious hole, did I? Huh. This... I can put on a little cheese. I can put on a little beret. I can put on a little hat. I can... Oh, that... Hey! Gay mice! Gay mouse! Gay trans mouse. Excellent. Little Gorka hat. Okay. A little... Little flat cap. No. I mean, yeah, I'm not a cheesehead myself, so let's not. Yeah, a little beret. I'm okay with a little beret. That's cute. Right. Hello, Kashine. Okay. Now we can have the photo mode. Yay! Fast travel. I can also have fast travel. Oh, wow. At 30, we can have the map. And I'm barreling through this. Photo mode. Well, this is rather cute. That's nice and dramatic, isn't it? And we can have... film noir. Oh gosh. Oh god, the... oh maker, it's all kicking in. The start screen on most games in 2024. Oh, we can change our pose? Ah. This is kind of cute. And then, yeah. Okay. And we can zoom in. Yeah, whatever. That's something to play around with later, I guess. Apparently now we can fast travel? Oh! Okay, by using the power of mighty Zeus, we can fast travel back to the shop. You know, as you do. I mean, it's hilarious that we've bothered an all-powerful deity to move, I think, about 30 centimeters? Okay, how exactly am I meant to get in here? Because there's a light bulb there. I might as well finish this place off if I can, while I'm here. Right? Can I do that? Like, is it possible to drop in to here from above? Is that how that works? Huh. Maybe that's how that works. Oh, we can photo mode even while we're travelling around. That's actually kind of cool. Ah. Oh, no. Okay, fine. That's not how we do that one. Yeah, none of these are close enough that I can actually get to the... Oh, wait, no. Yes. No. No. Okay. I think it's Claire de Lune. That's the music which this sounds suspiciously like. No, that's not going to let... No, that's not going to work. That's the thing. This is a platformer without a jump button. This is going to be strange. Okay, no, I can't just drop down from that. Oh, wait, hang on. I might be able to drop down here. Oh, or not. Well, thank goodness we're Mighty Mouse now. I mean, I suppose Duracell has the bunny. Now, I don't know, Puxcell has a mouse? Guess that would make just as much sense as anything else. Okay, how do I get in there? I know, I should be playing more of the game, but I'm kind of curious to see if I can at least figure this one out before I leave. How do I... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I think. No? Yes. No. 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 No, okay. It was nothing. If I fall... okay, hang on. If I fall from here, am I able to... Oh, I don't know how that worked, but you know what? Fine. Okay, cool. Now what? Okay, one last go, and then I'm gonna walk away. Do these spark? No? Okay. It might be possible to use my my aerial momentum in order to get myself over that fence if I'm high enough. Maybe. I would do so from the top of the top of this building, but it seems I'm not able to get that high enough and drop off. So, no, okay. There is a way over there, but it's apparently not that. So back to East Street it is. Mouse. As I told you earlier, there is one more troubled human in this part of town. You can't sense it. You can sense it, can you? You may have my powers, but you don't have my skills. Don't worry, I'll graciously show you the way. Uh-huh. This next human is located at the end of the street. I'm not completely powerless. Let's see if I can assist you. Take this wire and go check on them. I need to conserve my energy now. Good luck, Mouse. I'm counting on you. And don't take all night. Work, 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 work. Honestly. Just spotted another light bulb. Hang on. Detour. Detour. Excellent. And there's another one, but I don't know how I would get it from here. you know, I'm kind of put in mind of this sort of idea of like, oh, video games are evil because they promote, they promote violence, and it's like, I mean, sure, I'm kicking signs with the power of lightning. It's not really the same, but I'm also doing so in the name of helping people. Alright, let's see what this person wants. I'm almost done with that paper. I can almost taste freedom. Huh? Oh no, not again. No! I'm so done. This is going on for the past hour. How am I supposed to finish my thesis in those conditions? Gah! Well, since I moved here last month, it's been trouble after trouble. I thought living alone would be easier. First apartment, first problems. Maybe I should call Mum to ask for her help. No, it's too late anyway. She can't help me right now. This is my last assignment for the year before graduation. Absolutely need to finish this today. I'm almost done, but I still have to print it, bind it, and hand it to the jury, and... not again! I'm tired, so tired. I want to go to bed, but I have to finish this. I can't wait to be done with school forever. No more homework until the end of your life seems like a dream. Honestly, it depends on what that homework is, but I kind of would take more homework, and if providing it's of a particular thing. Then again, I work for a living these days, so yeah. Take my grumblings with a grain of salt. Ugh. Like, I know it doesn't hurt. It doesn't seem to be causing her too much concern, but... the sort of squish noise and the squeak she makes as she lands is quite concerning. It's just a little more heart-rending than I would have liked. Oh, no. Nah, no. Grab the... There you go. Atta go. Okay. I'm sure this is a small indie team. It's just the climbing animation gives me huge amounts of joy as she just sort of scrambles vaguely in front of it like she's, I don't know, like she's dancing up on top of it. Like, it would be way too much work to have to have made like an accurate wet method of climbing up that thing. Very fair. It's just the alternative is very, very funny looking. Okay, where am I going now? I think I have to go up this way. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go, so... Ah, here we go. Boop. Alright. There we go. Spam. Just continuing to grab sparks and things, because why not? Okay. After close inspection, there's a label, East Residential. Do you want to turn it on? Malfunction. 30 energy required to boot. Feed me.
There's the sort of noise it was probably missing, actually, you know. Yum. Starting boot sequence. 50%, 90%, 98%. Hello, world. East Residential, Criblin box not functional at the moment. East Residential cannot be powered. Criblins are currently missing. Criblins are part of Criblin box, necessary for power reboot. Can you find and bring back Criblins? Help is required and appreciated. Sure. Thank you, rodent. Insert appreciation message. Activating KTS, Kiplin's tracking system. It is very cute that the bow tie also seems to be the locking mechanism. KTS activated. Disabling Kiplin's camouflage. If you need assistance to locate Kiplins, we provide Kipling tracking service. Speak to us for help. Thank you. Bye, Tyro. I like my robot voice. Honestly doing it because I can. Hello, yes, what can I do for you? Okay, is that all their names literally just a verb and like a noun or verb with K-I in front of them? So this one is just Kilern. Kilern. Sure. Hi, hello, yes, what can I do for you? Oh, you're Lumian's replacement for tonight, right? I've heard about you. While you're here, would you like a brain teaser? What? I should be tending to the Kiblin box, but it's below my intelligence. I don't take part in such futile tasks. My colleagues are not very bright. I dislike staying close to them for long. It's not good for my brain. What about a battle of wits? Find the answer to a few riddles, and I will consider going back in the Kiblin box. Yeah, okay. Perfect. May you be worthy of my intellect. Here is my first riddle. Just opening a can of Coke. Sorry. Sugary, sweet thing. A dark beverage sold nearby, drunk in the morning to help you come to your senses. How much does it cost? The answer lies within the neighborhood. Speak to me when you have the answer. Oh, and check your notes journal to see this riddle. Alright. So, we need to go and find a cup of... We need to go find where there's coffee, and we need to go and find where they're likely to be selling it. Aha. I like that this one was actually placed in your path as you travel up here. That was actually quite cool. Do I actually have a means of getting back down? No, it seems I have to get... There we go. Oh, I could have... No, I couldn't have. I could have done so from there. Right, so they really have built most of this around the idea of having to jump up and jump down and jump all around in order to get where you're going, really. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, I can't talk now. If you want to speak to someone, you go see my coach over there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey there, Mouse. You're the Spirit Guardian trainee tonight. You're smaller than I thought. What? You say we need to go back to the Kipling box right now? No, Mouse. I don't think so. We're in the middle of a very important training session. You see, Sprint, my champion, is training for the Kib Olympics right now. There is a race where you have to break the sound barrier, and my champion is training for it. I have no idea why I landed on this voice for this character, but I am trying my best to maintain it for as long as I can. We won't move until he's done it. So, Mouse, are you ready to see someone break the sound barrier? Sure. Fantastic. Champion, ready for the next try? I was born ready, coach. Then let's go, champ. Get ready. On my count. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Go! Huh? Help Casper... Like that? Yeah, apparently I just keep hitting... I keep sparking him and he'll reach maximum speed. That's kind of cute. I'm guessing it ends up being a bit of a... There we go! Oh no, what have we done? What happened? Did I finally break the sound barrier? Did you see that, coach? I did it! I did it! I can't believe it! Your training is now complete. You'll shine brightly at the Kib Olympics. Do they spell it with 2 B's this time? Huh. Weird. Anyway, I still can't believe it. I'm the first Kiblin to ever reach such a speed. Oh, coach, look at this time. We need to get back to the Kiblin box. Let's not waste any more time then, champ. And Mouse, don't ever forget this moment, the birth of a star. See you later, Mouse. I'm exhausted. Thank you for watching me run. Bye, Mouse. I gotta run. Catch you later. Oh, they only count as 1? Fine. I guess that makes some sense. Although, I don't know. Like, why not have it... Never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm quibbling over otherwise a very adorable game. It's not that big a deal. Oh. Plant pot. Now a footstool. So that lets me get up here. But to what end? Ooh. Another light bulb. How would I get you? Ah. There we go. Excellent. I'm enjoying this. I mean, there's just something about, like, uncovering a world from the point of view of something tiny and mundane. Gotta be one of my favourite genders. Valmont Voltempleu was the founder and the first mayor of Santa Clare. He devoted his life to the construction of Santa Clare starting in 1222 until his retirement. Oh, this might be one of the right, cool. That might be one of the clues we're supposed to go and find later. That's neat. Okay. Not that way. Coffee. So the only coffee place we've been to so far is this place over here. So if it's not that, I will eat my tiny, tiny beret. Cool, that seems to be of no use whatsoever. How much... Hey, guys, in here. They're absorbed in television. Fine. How much is coffee? Oh. Can't believe I went over that several times and missed it. Oh, here we go. Coffee is 145 French units. French bucks. 145 francs. Frogs. Croissants. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if this is when this is. So it looks like it's relatively modern day. So it's probably euros at this point. Especially considering that the woman is using what looks to be a relatively modern-ish computer. Yeah, that's quite a modern-looking machine. Yeah, okay, I'm going to probably say it's at least 2020 something. Do you have the answer yet? Yes. It costs 145 euros. Yeah, it actually stipulates euros. Right answer, Mouse. You surprised me. Are you ready for my second and final riddle? Here it comes. Nested in an alcove above the well, the birth date of Santa Clare is forever carved in stone. When was it? The answer lies within the neighborhood. Speak to me when you have the answer. Oh, and check your notes journal to see the riddle. Yeah, we've already found this. So this is so that would be 1222. Correct again, Mouse. I'm impressed by your cleverness. As part of our deal, I will go back to the Kipling box. I'm always working on more riddles. I hope we'll meet again. See you, and good luck with your mission tonight. Cool. Okay. I didn't catch up with where the other one was, so... Oh, that's freaky. So then where's the other... But yeah, there's Sophie in the room, and okay, there is one other area which we haven't been to, which is over here somewhere. Just past that gate, which I think is the only other place I haven't explored so far, so it's worth a try. This is so chill. It's really nice. It's very sweet. I love the fact that I have a squeak button, and yet it seems to be completely superfluous. But you know what? I would be extremely upset if I didn't have it. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Mousy? Yeah, exactly. I mean, how are you finding the experience so far? It's been quite a surreal move, right? I mean, I don't know if we can take that course of action. Are you sure? Yeah, but who would clean up the mess? I think that's an imposition on most humans, but I can't condone that. I'm sorry. You don't have to get so personal. Honestly. The mouth on this mouse. Really. Nothing else. You're like just endless easy comedy gold. At least I'm enjoying myself. Kistache. Okay. 1, then 5. I think 3 comes after 5. Or maybe it's 8? Math is hard. How can we play hide and seek if we can't count? Oh, we have to play hide and seek with these dorks, don't we? Okay. You there, you look like a smart mouse. Fancy a game of hide and seek? Only if we promise to get back in the Kibblin box to repair it. Who do you think we are, demanding things like this? A spirit guardian? In fact, yes, she is. Can't you see the tiny beret? That sounds fair. Sounds like blackmail to me. We should be tending to the Kibblin box anyway. Let's say yes. Okay, deal. So, are you ready to play hide and seek with us, or what? Yeah, let's do this. Yay! We'll hide in various objects in this garden, only upstairs for now. If you think we're in the object, shock it. Be gentle, though. We're fragile. Can only miss 3 times, so look carefully before shocking. Find all 3 of us to win. Ready? Let's hide. Oh, I'm hoping this will be easy. We're looking for subtle movement. Okay. Oh, fair. I was almost invisible. Gotcha. Right. We're looking for these things to shake about very subtly. Like so. How did you find me? Oh. I'm sorry, I'm coming off what seems to be second-hand con flu. This hurts. This game wasn't as fun as I expected. Nicely done. Not your first time playing, huh? I think she cheated. Or maybe we just suck at this game. Let's go for one last round. This time we'll hide in the lower part of the garden. Please. Fine. Yay! Ready? Let's hide. Oh, crap. I forgot. Is that supposed to be moving like that? I'm thinking no. Oh, alright. There we go. Well, now that I'm overthinking it, now I have to try and get... There we go. I have to try and get all of them all in one go. But thankfully it's extremely easy. Wow, this game was lit! Oh, that's gonna age poorly, guys. Still, it's a decent pun. And you really are a pro at it. Thanks for playing this with us, Mouse. And as promised, we're going back to the Kibblin box. And so, say anything to Lumion, please. We hope you had fun too. Bye-bye! Time to get back to the Kibblin box.
Excuse me. Right. I think before I go anywhere, I should try to see if I can find more light bulbs where possible. Like so. There's definitely one in here. I think there's one in a plant pot up above me where I am right now. Man, you have to be an athlete in order to be a mouse in this world, huh? Just constant climbing. Then again, at this stage, we seem to be some sort of, I don't know, lightning-struck magic mouse, so... I mean, we're a mouse that's capable of superhero landing. What exactly are we supposed to do with that, right? Right. I think that might be everything for now that I can immediately see. Any others? We'll see how that goes. For now, let's go reboot the thingy. Okay, I can't just jump back to that. Fine. There are a bunch of these all the way over there as well. Hang on. Maybe it's worth grabbing the happiness energy before I move on. Go and grab the light bulbs on the other side or something. Right. Hello. Status update. East residential power up possible. Waiting for authorization to proceed. Do it! Starting power reboot. Waiting for Kiplin's status report. We're all ready. Let's do this. Man, this game is cute. Right, now we... Okay, now we work properly again. You're going to have so much power you won't know what to do with it. Power reboot sequence completed with success. East Residential is now working correctly. I was programmed by the Maker to reward kind souls. Please accept this gift from the bottom of my quadcore. A lit bulb. Don't forget to turn off lights when you leave a room. It saves Kiplin's energy. Now entering idle mode. Goodbye, world. So, is the... Okay, first and foremost, they haven't written any other dialogue for each of these, so it seems to be the same every single time. I mean, okay. What does it mean the power seems stable now? It's been 5 minutes and no outage yet. Yes, I can finally finish this thesis. I'll treat myself with a nice breakfast from Chez Michel tomorrow morning. I can do it, soon I'll be free of school. While I have confidence that you'll miss it, it is genuinely quite lovely to be able to graduate and do stuff. The responsibility is worth it. Anyway. We have happiness magic. Hooray!
Hey mouse, Lumion speaking. Time to pay attention. Nicely handled. You managed to help the humans of this neighborhood. I never doubted you. Well, not much anyway. Not much. Anyway, hurry back to South Square and talk to me as soon as you can. I still have enough power to teleport you back to me if you like. No, thank you. Very well, come see me as soon as possible. I have another task for you. Ah, this is going to be the longest night of this mouse's life. Right, how do I... okay. Platforming in this is kind of unusual. Oh, you know what? Sure, not what I expected to do, but that's still useful. I assume. Oh, this is where it's supposed to go. Or where it would have been useful to go, I suppose. Okay. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Thundermouse flies away. Cool. Okay, that's that one. Then how do I get over there? Can I climb on this thing? Yes, I can. Can't do. Wasn't quite what I was going for, but you know what? Sure. Oh, hang on. Whee! Okay, if I drop there and then drop there. Oh. A little bit more energy, good. And okay. Cool. I have 50 of these things already? I'm going to have this game licked within the first session. Good grief. Not like I'm expecting it to be Dark Souls or anything like that, but wow. Okay, so if I go up this way, can I... Is it possible to go over... no? I mean, I climb this box, but I can't do anything with it. Alright. Okay, okay. Sure, so nothing too useful there. Sure. Alright, then I can climb up across this roof and... Oh, there we go. Drop down here. Another light bulb I otherwise didn't know was there. Drop down here. Drop down. Get that light bulb. Nice. Now, I don't know if there's a more efficient way of getting up and down there. For now, I'm going to stick with this. Because as you can see, there's a couple more light bulbs over there somehow. I don't know how to get to them, necessarily. Well, there is a power box over there. Is that how I get to it? Oh. No, that power box is out of commission. Alright. Now how do I get across? How do I get up there? Well, I know that there's a bunch of stuff going on over here, so... Oh, always check under the benches. Anything important going on over here? No, I don't think so. Up we go. Oh, okay, there's stuff up here. Can climb up here to do what? Oh. Have I not explored this way before? Possible I haven't. Okay. Lightning box down to here, where there is... Oh, okay, where's this... Right. Oh, this is what this is for. I see. And now we can travel back here from here. Okay, that's rather lovely. I still need a way of getting over this fence. Don't know how I'm gonna handle that. Okay. Is there anything else I haven't spotted yet? Oh, apparently I can get up there. But how? How do I get up there? Superhero landings are supposed to be a nightmare on your feet and your knees. I can only imagine what they're like on your paws. Maybe we can get over there through this way. No, it's not letting me do it. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? Nothing drastically useful, it has to be said. Yeah, there's just a little barrier there and I can't do anything about that. No, kinda useful. Oh, let's just fall. Oh, you know what? Let's head back to the thing. Back to the shop. Here we go. I think I should have... Yeah, okay, we've got an entire string of them ready. Okay, Northtown map. Photo stickers. Thunderstorm. While in electric sprint mode, you'll go faster and shock everything around you. What a delight. I can't afford it, but I don't know what electric sprint mode is. Am I picking these things up too quickly? Is that what's going on? I was hoping for some sort of charge or run move. I guess this is what I get given in a sec. Maybe the almighty powerful guardian will grant me more power. Who knows? What? You're already done? I didn't expect you to finish so quickly. I'm impressed. Only a little. But still. Let's proceed then. I'll take the happiness. Oh, thank goodness this is a game about spreading happiness and joy. I think we already have a game about spreading ill will and misery, which I think is Untitled Goose Game, if I remember correctly. Yes! Yes! My strength is beginning to return! Quality happiness like this means quality work. You could teach those Kiblins a thing or two. But this isn't enough for me to return home. I need more power. You're not off the hook yet. I can sense more strong emotions coming from somewhere in Santa Clara. Impressed? Ha! A spirit guardian as powerful as myself can sense these things, and it's coming from the north. The road that leads to the north town is blocked by wired fences. You can't pass through those. Yet. We don't have all night. Very well, I shall aid you. Alright. Brace yourself. We're getting a spark of power. Whoa. Okay, we can go Super Saiyan now. That's cute. Lightning courses through your body. You can transform for a short time and pass through certain surfaces. Use it well, mouse. I grant you the power to temporarily transform your body into pure electrical energy. Your physical form means you still have limitations, but this will allow you to pass through fences and reach North Town. I may have been too harsh with my judgment of you. Well, this small token stand as an apology. Sort of. Stop looking at me like that! This doesn't make us friends, you know. You still have duties to perform. Go to North Town and create more happiness. You should be able to go there through East Street. Look for the wired fences. Right, now we can... Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Pew! Fuzzed. Excellent. Okay, well now we've got a new power to play with. That's very cool. Does this mean that we can go through any fence? Is that how that works? So that area which I was trying to get to before without it, I can just... Yep, there we go. Yep, easily get through it. No problems whatsoever. Zoop. Yippity! It's very picture book, this, isn't it? It's kind of delightful. I love it. Oh, no. We're good. Another light bulb. More energy. Not enough for the... Oh, yeah. Not enough for that upgrade to this ability I've literally just picked up, but still good. Collect 200 in South Square. Okay. Might be able to run around here and pick up enough power. I mean, how much is it? It is 205. That's actually not too bad. I might be if I just run around around here a little bit, I might actually be able to pick that up. I still haven't found a use for the ability to squeak and the ability to crawl. Like, there's not been any enemies in this game or anything like that. This hasn't turned into a Metal Mouse Solid, like Ghost of a Tale ended up being. But again, I'm not complaining. It's just curious. I have abilities I'm not really doing much with. It's a thing. Okay, 175. Excellent. Any more? Can I? No, okay, I can't go underneath there for any more. There's a light bulb in these, in the grass. That's a good place for him. It's a good place to hide it. $193. 94, 95, 96. 97, 98, 99, 200. Oh, okay. I could leave and come back again. I think there's a few more over here somewhere which I haven't picked up yet. No? Oh, wait. There we go, 200. What about ones up here? Is there anything useful? No? Okay. About this way. No? Okay. Whee! I need 5 lousy little sparks of energy and I can get a power. I can upgrade thing. Do I really need to? I'm just going to have to walk in. I'm going to have to walk out and walk back in, aren't I? Yeah. Thankfully, loading isn't that bad. I've got like 4 off and I can get another upgrade too. I don't remember what it is. Man, this music is lovely. Okay, we're good. Woo! Yeah, there does seem to be a little bit of a cooldown on that ability every time I use it. Thunderstorm! Next one is a map, and then we've got a light bulb radar right at the end. Okay. So now this travels faster. Nice! It's not much, but you know what? It might be a little bit worth it. Oh, hello. Mouse! The entrance to North Town is at the end of the main street. The entrance of Northtown is at the end of the main street. We said that. Oh, and a small warning for you. I was told Northtown is much bigger than this part of town. Use your map to find your way if you get lost. Ah, cool. This also knocks over stuff in the area, so it can pick up energy as we go. That is rather cool. The only complaint I can see is that there isn't any obvious way in which the power gets, like, the recharge gets displayed. So it's not like so the game doesn't seem to like give me any kind of like visual indication that I can power again. Okay, we've got some people working through the night. We're a little mouse. We can do this. Mouse! Hopefully the Kiblins of this part of town will be more resourceful. Oh, who am I kidding? Wishful thinking. Regardless, I can sense 4 villages in distress here. Good luck. Okay. Boop. Can I reach that? No? Okay. Oh, can I, oh. Come on. And then, no. No? Okay. I don't know how I meant to reach up there. Oh, I think I'm supposed to jump down from the top. Fine. Oh, this is much faster. Wait, do I... I think there's a special animation for when I dive through some... dive through something I can pass through. That's kind of cute. It looks weird, but it's kind of cute. Oh, nice. I don't know what any of this is for. I'm assuming we'll come back to it later. It's just what appear to be a bunch of junction boxes. I assume that's what these things are. Uh-huh. Okay. We can travel back down through there. If we want. Not a clue. Genuinely not a clue. I assume we're meant to, at some point, go and interact with all of those, but for the now... Oh, here we go. You don't know what this box is used for, so you better leave it for now. Mouse, it is I, Lumion. The Kibling box must be handled with care. You can't just mess around with it willy-nilly. The Spirit Guardian code says you must first access your situation and listen to humans to find the source of the trouble. Good start would be to go check on that villager over there. Listen to them and may learn the source of their troubles. Yeah, fine, fine. I mean, all of their woes seem to be power related, so, yeah. cuts out a few steps, no? Savvy? Oh, damn it. Okay, and now back over here. I am getting that lightning bulb. That lightning bulb? Yeah, sure. I mean, why do I have the crawl ability when I can just... I have an analog stick, right? Oh, this is for keyboard. It would make some sense if it's for keyboard, I guess. Woohoo! Ugh. Ugh. Starting to get a little bit tired. Right. Do not touch the lamps. How many times should I tell you this? You really are an insufferable little brother. I swear I didn't touch anything. They're just old dusty lamps anyway. Who cares? Those lamps are old and very valuable, and I have important clients coming tomorrow to buy them. Oh, I can't wait until Mum is back on her vacation so you can go home with her. You're so mean, Juliet. I hope your clients don't like the lamps and your shop gets haunted by wicked spirits. I'm sorry, I'm only asking you to keep your hand in your pockets. Just don't touch anything else. But I swear it wasn't me who turned off the lamp. I have to finish doing the inventory and then we'll go home. Julian, are you trying to scare me? I told you not to touch the lamps. It's not me, I swear! If it is not you, and if it's not me, it could be... a ghost? Don't talk nonsense, Julian. There was this big thunderstorm earlier tonight. That's probably the building power unit on the roof malfunctioning. You know very well I'm afraid of ghosts. You just want to scare me. Now back to work. The sooner I finish this, the sooner we're home. But what if your antique shop was haunted? Ghosts, please don't do anything to us. We're innocent. Someone help us. Oh, okay. This time we're going to extort some happiness out of people. Cool. That's quite cute. Seems like it's stuck, huh? Okay. Yeah, no. Fine. Certainly seems like something I'll have to mess around with later. Ooh, new power available. That's nice. Well, new doodad available anyway. Okay, here's a question. What happens if I go in the water? I cannot go in the water. I suppose it isn't really that sort of game that I would be able to, I don't know, discharge in the water and slowly... yeah. You know what? Never mind. It's not that kind of game. Resume. Not certain I would want to see that anyway. Just curious to see if it's even considered within the game, I think. Okay, climb up here. Ugh, my head, it hurts. This cold is killing me. I want to eat a hot meal, if it wasn't for the power outage. This delicious looking frozen quiche would already be in my belly. And the power unit might be faulty again. It's the 5th time this month. I guess I'll just wait for the landlord to take care of it tomorrow while I starve. Maybe I can try and eat it frozen. Bon appetit. Ooh. Ouch, that's too hard. Oh, I've got an idea. I can warm it up with my portable hairdryer. Here it is. I'm glad I got this battery-powered beauty years ago. Come on, little hairdryer. Show me what you're made of. This is gonna take a while. If only I wasn't sick, I wouldn't have gone. I would have gone on the roof of the next building to try and fix the power unit myself. Huh. Cute. Are battery-powered hairdryers a thing, or is it just for the gag? I have no... I mean, I assume so. I imagine they are absolutely useless, but compared to the plug-in thing, but... maybe? I honestly couldn't tell you. Right, let's get this done. Yeah. Oh, you're missing an eye. That's a thing. Yeah. Man, you're the most beat up one of these boxes I've seen so far. Well, these things are quirky little guys. Cool. Well, now that that's done... Yeah, good luck with that fella. Do you think he has, like, other battery-powered apparatus? Like a, I don't know, battery-powered... cooker? No, otherwise he wouldn't be in this mess. You know, battery-powered hairdryer. It's a strange thing. It's not something I'm expecting. It also sounds like the dumbest waste of AAAs since... I don't know, the Atari Lynx, maybe? Nah, maybe the quick shot. Who knows? Hi there, little mouse. What's your business here? Oh, you're helping Kiblins? That's my lucky day. The Kiblin box we're tending to is in really bad shape, and the lightning strike from earlier didn't help. Parts of it flew out from this neighborhood. Before I could pick them up, some humans threw them in trash cans. Without those components, the Kiblin box cannot power the surrounding buildings properly, and all the humans inside are deprived of electricity. We cannot let those humans down. This is where you and I come in. As a professional gatherer, I can find those parts, but I'll need your help to forage through the trash cans in the neighborhood. The parts are pretty heavy. Do you think you could help me gather them? Sure. Awesome, let's go. We have 4 parts to find. Let's look around the neighborhood for trash cans. Alright. Are there bins nearby? Oh, here we go. I assume? No? No. Okay. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, I can also talk to you if I want to, huh? Oh, okay. I can only be doing one mission at a time, huh? Fine. I suppose that makes sense. Keep things simple. Oh, here we go. Parts we're looking should be inside. Let's dive in. Uh-huh. That could do with a sound effect, folks. Oh, found it. Can you clean the mess while I get the Kiblin box part out? Just chuck them this way. What? Do I just... Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that was cute. Phew, only 3 parts left. Let's go find them. Woohoo! Ugh, it stinks. Someone's got to do it, I guess. Here I go. Good. Oh, I found it. Can you clean the mess while I get the Criblin box part out? Just chuck them this way. Yeah. Oh yeah, speed run. Phew. Yeah. Parkour. I never understood humans. They throw a lot of good stuff away. Anyway, time to dive in. Yeah. Okay, 1 part missing. I mean, that's a recycling bin, but apparently that doesn't seem to count. Oh, there it is. I'm sure the last part we're looking for is in there. Here I go. Rue de Mache. Oh, I found it. Can you keep clean them? Yeah. Whew. We finished gathering all the Kipling box parts, little mouse. Thanks for assisting me with this task. Thanks to our combined efforts, the humans will soon have their electricity back. It feels amazing to perform such a good deed. I even feel stronger. Too bad the humans don't know we exist. Anyway, it was nice meeting you, little mouse. I'll go back to the Kipling box now. See you. This really does feel like a playable version of a children's playbook, you know? Children's storybook. I am not knocking that. That is not a bad thing. It is very cute. It is very sweet. It's extremely relaxing. I mean, all I'm doing is just running around finding stuff to put in places where it needs to go. That's not especially taxing. I mean, I have electricity powers to make it a bit more doable. It's neat. Yeah. Here you go. I do like that these things are being presented like this. It sort of reminds me of Splatoon and how they handle some of their bosses. Yeah. Oh, okay. So one of these Kiplings are dealing with that. You, I have no idea. Oh, cool. Oh, you're over there. Right. As for you, you seem to be in front of one of these box-majig things. Hi. Hello, who might you be? You're a mouse assisting Lumion? Oh, I see. What could an old crippler like me do for you, little mouse? Oh, you want to help me? I would gladly accept your aid. It's been a while since a spirit guardian came here. Another pair of hands to help me fix this whole mess is more than welcome. The Kipling box nearby provides power to multiple buildings. It's linked to a series of small electrical boxes. Electrical boxes just like this one. And since that awful thunderstorm from earlier, everything has short-circuited. I need to find the right security code for each box. Unfortunately, this setup is quite messy, as you can see. Would you have time right now to assist an old Kipling like me? Sure. Wonderful. Let me explain a bit more about those boxes then. We need to reboot 3 boxes. We will do them one by one, if you don't mind. Let's begin with this one. See those 3 boxes symbols on this box? There should be another box at the end of a wire starting from the green. I need you to find the code coming from it. Unfortunately, the wires are all tangled together. I tell you, back in my day it was... Oh, but I'm rambling, sorry. Hundreds of years in this business, and I never saw such terrible cable management. Talk to me once you find the code. Walking is too tiring for my old legs. Okay, so they want me to start with the green, which is quite clearly this one? 9998. Okie dokie. Okay, let's try it. Yes, this is the right code. I knew I could count on you, little mouse. But not done yet. Join me for the next box. Come, come. Do we have to wait for you the entire time just to get to the right place? Apparently, yes. Just to make absolutely sure we're going in the right direction. Okay. Right, now what? Alright, what do we have here? Oh, I thought they discontinued those. They work a bit differently. We need the code of the box that's linked to the 1001 box. I'm really sorry to trouble you with this, Mouse. It's very kind of you to help me. Should you find the 1001 box around here, follow its wire. It'll lead you to the right code. I'll wait here. This is a lot of effort for an old Kiblin. Is that the binary for 5? No, it isn't. Oh, it's the binary for 9. Okay. Which one is it supposed to be then? So, like, do I need to go and find the one for the... Am I on the right place, or... Oh. I forgot I needed to do that. You know, if it turns out... No, it's not 5, it's 9 in binary. Like, this is the only place which I can see which has, like, symbol things on it. So... 02... So then... no, that's not right. 8. No, I mean, it's not indicated at all that if it's binary, if it is, so... I mean, base 2, strictly, but, you know. Like, it isn't even... most of this just doesn't make any sense. Climbing animation is still slightly hilarious. Oh, okay, there we go. So then, which one is it? Huh? Where is this going? Oh, okay, okay. So it goes, and then it goes into this box. Huh? Okay, 3225. that one seems to be connected to the same box as... Right? So that slightly red wire goes all the way around. All the way around 3225, 3225. And gets added to... Yeah, connects to that box. Okay, 3225. Is that correct? Okay, let's try it. Yes, this is the right code. I knew I could count on you, little mouse. We have one last box to fix, and then we can go rest. Follow me. Old man... I was about to say old man is about to jump, but okay. Instead, he decided to misty step. Well, that's not very fair. That's something I can't do. Woohoo! Let's see, what's this box all about? Yes, this one should be easy enough. This very old model requires a code that is split between multiple boxes. The final code is a combination of the numbers... okay. They made this thing a bit too complex. It's closer to spaghetti than to actual electrical system. My back is starting to hurt. I'm gonna rest here for a bit. Come back to me when you find the code coming from the boxes. Red, green, and yellow. In that order. Yellow. That's how that's pronounced. Yellow. Okay. O2. Then that box goes where? What? Okay, cable goes there. Down there. Ah, okay. 028. And then, assumingly, finally, 5. 0285. 0285. Okay, let's try it. Yes, this is the right code. I knew I could count on you, little mouse. Nice job, little mouse. I believe we fixed all the boxes now. The Kiblin box should be able to initiate the reboot sequence once you find my colleague. All of this is thanks to you. I would never have been able to pull this off alone. My other colleague was supposed to help me out, but they ran off somewhere. Youngsters these days. Well then, I will take my leave, little mouse. See you around, and say hello to Lumion for me. Well then. Well, this has been a surprisingly chill evening. A nice chill evening of game. I mean, any game which allows me to put the protagonist in a little hat is doing something right, I think. Alright, Mousy, just before we go, is there anything you want to say? Okay, no, stop, no. No, you can't say... Do you have any idea how... No, that's just extreme... How could you say such... You're not even paying attention anymore. Fine, okay. I'm gonna be like that, then I'm gonna head off. How do I save the game? Ooh, controller style? Oh, I have no idea. Hide answers, colorblind man. Objective marker, improved contrast, camera reset, sure. Last save 23 seconds ago. Okay. Whatever. I think it probably would make sense at present to just do this. Aww. There she is, the foul-mouthed little sweetie. Alboon Armor Game Studio, Tenyon, Japan, huh? Made last year. Well, thank you very much, everybody. I've rather enjoyed this one. And I hope you have too. Good night.